Where does it go? Where does it stop? What's the sign of the lollipop? Stop! It's the Y bird stop.
Bonjour. Comment vous appelez-vous?
Bonjour. Hello. Comment vous appelez-vous? What is your name? Oh yes, that's right. Oh, my name's Y. I mean, je m'appelle Y. Phew. Oh, I say, can you speak French? I'm just learning. I think I'm getting rather good. Would you like to have a go? Huh? Let's try some numbers. Right. Count with me. 1. Un. 2.
Deux.
2. 3.
Trois.
3. 1, 2, 3. 4.
Quatre.
4. 5.
Cinq.
5. 5. 6.
Six.
6. Ooh! I'll try from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh! Come on, join in with me. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the French words are un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois. Very good. Let's do some more. Count to 6. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Now in French say this. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Oh, yes. Very, very good. Here's Philip. I can practice my French.
Hello there. Hello, Y.
Bonjour, Philippe.
Oh, bonjour, Y. Comment ça va?
Oh, Philip, I didn't know you could speak French.
Well, just a bit, Y. I learned it at school.
Hey, what else can you say?
Well, nothing really. Oh, but I do know a French song, though. It's called Frère Jacques.
Oh, well, I know that one too. But I didn't know it was in French. Shall we sing it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Sonnez les matines, ding dang dong, ding dang dong.
Oh, that was ever such good fun. I tell you what, Philip, you sing it again, and I'll see if I can translate it as I go along.
Oh, okay then.
Hey, see if you can help me.
Frère Jacques,
Brother Jack,
dormez-vous,
are you asleep?
sonnez les matines,
Ring the bells.
ding dang dong, ding dang dong. Hey, why, that was really good. You're learning very fast. Now, we must get on with le filing.
Oh, the filing. Right, what have we got?
A map.
Oh, well, that goes under M. The map.
Oh, right. And this.
Oh, well, that's easy, Philip. It goes under B for book.
Ah, but why? This is a very special kind of book. It's called a dictionary.
A whattery?
A dictionary! In fact, it's a French dictionary.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, if you want to know what a word is in French, you look up the English word in here and it tells you what the French word is.
Oh, how very, very exciting. Come on, Philip, put it down here. I want to have a look at it.
Well, why? What's the panic?
I want to learn how to say a cup of tea, please, before Betty comes.
Oh, I see.
Hello. Oh, hello there. Hello, why? You look very busy. Would you like a cup of tea?
Bonjour, Betty. Un tasse de thé, s'il vous plaît.
Mais bien sûr, ma petite, bien sûr. Et qu'est-ce que tu veux encore?
Hello, Betty.
Betty, I didn't know you could speak French. Oh, Philip, I'm very impressed.
Oh, yes, why, I've got hidden talents, you know. Oh, tea, Philip.
Yes, please. You've ever been to France, Betty?
Yes? Several times.
You?
Well, it's not very far away, you know. In fact, I know a story of someone who went to France on a day trip. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, yes, please.
May I use your Wytech, s'il vous plaît?
Oh, oui, Betty.
The story's called Frog's Legs and Chips. Joe, Mum and Dad were going to have an exciting day. They were all going on a day trip to France on a large ferry boat. Joe was so excited he could hardly stand still. There were masses of people and coaches and lorries in the busy harbour. Soon it was time to get on the boat. Now hold my hand tight, Joe. We have to show our passports, said Dad. Joe opened his eyes wide. What was a passport? Mum smiled and showed Joe her passport. It was a little book with lots of writing in it and a picture of Mum looking very serious. Do I need a passport too, Mum? Asked Joe. Not yet, Joe. You have to share mine until you're older, said Mum. After the passport had been checked, they all walked up a steep gangway onto the huge, white, shiny ferry. Joe noticed lots of cars and lorries were being driven into the bottom of the ship. Do those people have to stay down there all the time? He asked. Dad explained. Oh, no. No, they leave their cars parked on the car deck and come upstairs. And then when the ferry reaches France, they get in them again and drive off. Joe thought it was probably more fun without a car. While Mum sat down, Joe and Dad explored. They walked up lots of steps until they reached the very front of the ferry. It was breezy, and seagulls wheeled overhead in a clear blue sky. Joe pretended to be the captain, steering the huge boat. Later they went downstairs. There was a shop there called the duty-free shop, where you could buy all sorts of presents, and a magazine shop. It's great, Dad. It's like a town on water, Joe said. He loved it. All too soon, they reached France. As they walked off the ferry, Joe looked around. He was expecting France to look very different, but everything looks the same, he said. Mum smiled. Well, it's similar to home, only the people speak French and they eat different food. Joe pulled a face, remembering something he'd heard at play school. You mean frog's legs, he said. Dad laughed. Not all the time. I'm sure children here love chips as much as you do. Joe was relieved. He wouldn't fancy frog's legs even with chips. They caught a coach to a huge shop called a hypermarché. Mum and Dad rushed round with a trolley excitedly, buying smelly cheese and wine. Joe was bored, so Dad said he could go and choose a toy. Joe ran down to the toys, waving to Dad as he went. There were masses of different toys to choose from. He wasn't sure whether to buy a police car or a model of a ferry boat. He turned round to ask Dad, but Mum and Dad weren't anywhere near him. Ooh, his insides did an awful wobble, and he felt sick. A huge tear trickled down from one eye, and then more, till in the end he was crying and sniffing and hiccuping all at once. Luckily, another English family found him and took him to the checkout. There were Mum and Dad, worriedly talking to a lady. Joe was very relieved to see them. They hugged him, and he stopped crying, and he felt much better. Would you like that police car, Joe? Dad said. Joe had forgotten he was still clutching it. Yes, please, he said, and he handed it to the lady at the checkout. She smiled at him and said, Merci. That means thank you in French, said Mum. Joe smiled shyly and tried out the new word. Merci. He liked the sound of it. Later, they found a cafe back in the town. "How about frog's legs and chips, Joe?" teased Dad. Joe giggled. "No thanks, Dad. Hamburger and chips, please." When the waiter brought him a big plate of tasty hamburger and chips, Joe smiled and said, "Merci." They all enjoyed their meal before catching the ferry back to England again. "I liked France, Mum," said Joe sleepily. "Especially the chips."
I like chips.
Yeah, me too. Do you know what? In France, chips are called pommes frites.
Pommes frites? Oh, I shall have to remember that. Sounds much posher than chips.
Well, you two, if you finish your tea, I'll take the cups, go and do the washing up.
Betty?
Yes, why?
Merci.
Not at all, why? Au revoir. Bye.
Bye, Betty.
Hey, Philip.
Yes, why?
Shall we play a game?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right, we'll play a remembering game. I say something, you have to remember it and add something to it, all right?
I'll try.
I'll start. Right. When I go to France, I want to eat pommes frites. Your turn.
When I go to France, I want to eat pommes frites and go up the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, right, my turn. When I go to France, I want to eat pommes frites, go up the Eiffel Tower and try frog's legs.
Why? You'd look pretty silly in frog's legs.
Oh, I would like to go to France, though.
Oh, well, you better start saving then, hadn't you?
Oh, well, there's only one itsy-witsy, teeny-weeny little problem there.
What?
I haven't got a money box. But you could make me one, couldn't you, Philip? Because there's one on my white tech.
OK, why? What do we need?
Oh, I think we need the bits box.
I think you're right, why? OK, here it is. Right, what do we need first then?
Tube.
There's the tube.
Oh, that's a good tube.
Lots of bits and pieces in there as well.
And we've got to wrap it up.
OK, we'll wrap it up in pink, I think.
Ooh.
And bum. Now, this is sellotape. Stick it down. There we are. Oh, why? I just noticed. You've heard of a piggy bank? Well, this is a birdie bank.
A birdie bank?
Let's see. Next. Oh, we have to cut a slot next.
Oh, now, Philip, you be careful.
I will.
You might have to get an adult to help you with that. And you too. Those scissors are very sharp, you know.
There we are. That's a slot big enough for a 50p bit.
Oh, great.
Now, what's next? Ah, the wings. Now, here's a terrific tip. If you need to cut out two shapes that are the same, you fold the paper over to start with, cut out one shape, and when you've finished, you've got two. Like that.
Philip,
That's clever, isn't it?
you are clever, yes. Very clever.
Oh, there's the same colour wings as you, why?
Oh, yes, green.
Right, now there's the slot. There we are. Stick one wing on one side, like that.
I wonder how many pound coins I can get in there.
Oh, I should think quite a lot, why?
Mm.
On the other side there.
Right,
Okay,
we need
next.
eyes and a beak.
Right, what shape beak shall we have?
Heart-shaped.
Heart-shaped, okay. There's the beak.
And some
And-
eyes.
I'll use these stickers for eyes. And,
Duh.
oh, hang on, I think we'll give him some eyebrows as well. There we are.
Wonderful.
And there's the birdie
Ooh.
bank.
Great. Well, as you've made such a brilliant job of that, Philip, you can be the first one to put some money in it. Come
What?
on, empty your pockets.
Thanks, why, you're so kind to me. Here we are, here's 50p for you.
Oh, look at that. A real little nest egg. I'll be able to open my own bank account. Just like Phoebe. Have a look. Everyone's going to work at the bank. Lots of keys. Keep all the money safe.
Hello, it's the bank here.
Here she is, with her froggy bank.
Oh, new customer. You got some money to pay in?
Yes.
Can you open it?
Right, you take that, yes. Now open up the frog. Another key. Good girl, Tara. Oh dear. That's it. What a lot of money.
Thank you. How long have you been saving this?
Something very something Kiki.
Oh, that's nice.
It's £2.94.
Stamp.
The manager's ready to see you now.
There we are, thank you.
It's Phoebe to see you.
Hello, Phoebe. Cool, you got to that chair quick. You paid your money into the bank? Good. We're going to look after them really safe for you, and then when you want to take any of it out again, just fill in this form, bring it in to us, and we'll give you the money back.
Oh, you've come to draw some of your money out. 50 pence, Phoebe. There we are, Phoebe. You're going to put it in your frog. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Phoebe's saving up for her holidays. There's another 50p. Now, Philip, are you sure you haven't got any more money?
I'm absolutely sure why. I mean, you've got everything I've got.
Oh, well, you just have to owe it me then.
What?
I'm going to France when my money box is full. Chira-la-la-la-la-la. I'm going to eat lots of pomfrey.
Hello,
when
Wybird,
I
stop.
go off
What?
to
Yeah,
France.
sorry, I can't quite hear.
I'm going to do
Excuse me.
lots and lots of things on
Why?
the way. Yeah.
Shh. Thank you. Hello, Wybird, stop. Oh, hello, Peggy. What, you left your dictionary on the bus? Oh, was it a French one? Oh, right, yeah, I found it earlier on. Oh, I see, you're learning French, are you? Well, that's funny, so is why. Yeah, you should get together and practice on each other. Well, OK, look, I'll bring it round later on. Yeah. See you then. Bye.
I'm going to eat
Au revoir.
lots of the leaves when
Why?
I'm on
Where's the dictionary? It belongs to Peggy.
Well, I found it
Where?
on a shelf.
Which shelf?
The shelf.
For what?
For French.
For fine.
He's got a memory like a sieve.
Oh.
Come on, time to go.
See you next week.
Yes, see you next time.
Come on, why?
Oh, all right then. Hey, au revoir. I'm going to go across the sea to France when my money box is full.